question was the positional group with the highest ceiling on the defense. I'm going to take this one first, just because I've hopefully we haven't talked about these. We didn't claim anything, so we maybe have a little bit of the same thoughts here. But I think the highest ceiling probably would have to be the edge rushers, just because if you're getting Von Miller, this is with the caveat that Von Miller's back. That's a big caveat, I know. But if you're getting Bradley Chubb, who is top 10, 15 edge rusher last year, and Von Miller, who by all cases last year before his foot injury, which was a freak one, was looking incredible, then, you have a chance to have a pretty dynamic edge rushing group there. If I'm taking Von Miller away from it, I guess it would have to be the safeties, but that's assuming Simmons is back as well. So, there's just so many moving parts, right? But on the surface, let's say Von is back. It's got to be edge rusher.
Right. Well, the offense is set. There's only really a couple positions on the offense that anybody can have any kind of questions about right now heading into next season. Right tackle, we're not sure exactly, but they do have Juwan James. We'll see what all happens with that. Mm-hmm. Quarterback, obviously, there's some questions going into that. Running back, a little bit. They have two guys that they could have if they really want to.
Yeah.
But defense, you're right. There's guys all up and down this thing. To me, defensive line, interior defensive line.
You think they have the lowest ceiling, though?
I do, because you just don't know who's going to be back.
I just really we already know that we have Purcell back, which gives you a good floor. But then I think Draymond Jones has a chance to be top 10, top 15 special interior pass rusher.
Yeah. Very, very special. McTelvin Ajim, we don't know what kind of step he's going to take, but he showed some promise here and there. Had a couple flashes. Deshaun Williams, another guy that really burst onto the scene.
Yeah, that dude was good.
Yeah, I was very impressed with him. And so kind of depending then what they do with Shelby Harris, what they do with Jarrell Casey, if I'm guessing it's only one or the other.
Yeah.
I doubt it's going to be both being gone or both being back. I think it's just going to be one or the other. I was a little disappointed in Casey because I loved that signing, or I loved that trade. Loved it.
7th round pick.
Yeah. And I just thought, man, this is one of my favorite players in the NFL that has not been on the Broncos. And here he is coming to the Broncos. And then even when he was healthy there for those first couple games, it was just not anything that got me excited. He just was, he was a weak link in that group for a while. Yeah, so I don't know what was going on there. I don't know if it was that he was banged up more than he let on, but it was not pretty. So I'm hoping for Shelby Harris, a little bit youth, and obviously showed tremendous growth. I know a lot of people wanted him signed to a long-term contract last year. I didn't like him last year. I thought he was overrated because of all the knockdowns and people going, oh, look at this guy. He disrupts the passing game. This year, he was actually a disruptor in the pass game and pretty. He was at least average as a run defender. Mm-hmm. That was another part that he was below average a couple years ago. So I really do. I hope that he is back.
My biggest holdup with paying Shelby Harris big money is with the restricted cap, everything going on. I think he's 31 years old this year. Typically interior defensive linemen, you'll see them last longer than, say, cornerback, wide receiver, those positions that are really dependent on quick twitch. But still, that's 30 years old for a non-quarterback, non-specialist position. It's worth pondering.